Okay. So look, nice little computer. I got a computer. This is a like a wireless keyboard, which actually has a touchpad. And I was going to try and install. This is just running Zephyr because it's actually the chip that's in it is actually from my client, which is trying to develop some ARM64 XIP stuff, which is actually my task. And so I've got a Zephyr running on here because I wanted to test it. Raspberry Pis are ARM64 devices, and so it gives you the ability to run it on it. So it was just I just saw it in there. It's obviously part of the. This is the actual Raspberry Pi itself, and all this kit isn't the client's. Just the image that I created is for the client's task. Now, just to update, you can see I've got all the stuff stuck on the back quite nicely, and you can get access to it all. What I want to do, just let me put the stand on. Oops, not stand light. There we go, torch. So, should be able to just, yeah, there you go. So now you can see it. See, I've basically stuck that on there. I put a piece of tape across just to make it so it stops flailing that bit around. And there's some tape there. This is all on sticky pads, as you can see. I've got power going in here. This is the HDMI connection for the display. This is the screen power and the touchscreen USB. Okay, and that's it. This is the entire computer. Okay, I've got the woggle in there for the keyboard, which is obviously underneath it, and it's obviously running. Oh, there you go. It's installing. Good. I've written a script in order to make this work quicker. I write scripts for everything. I don't like repeating myself. And so this is actually running. You can see there's running a. Oh, sorry. Let me turn it off. Oops. Off. So you can see it's running Zephyr, West build, and yeah, see it's wireless. I got this for a tenner. I was quite happy with that. Bought it and I thought, I bet you something doesn't work. The keys are obviously funny, but it doesn't matter. I mean, I can, put stickers on it. But yeah, so I'll plug this in to make it work. I tried to get it to run the X server, but I think possibly I didn't build it with an X, I didn't build a desktop version of the Ubuntu that's on it. So I'm guessing there's some drivers missing or something like that I need to have. So anyway, but this is running fine. This is the only power supply, just this one power supply, which is doing the whole thing. I have a network connection connected there, which you can see is plugged in there. But that's because I can't be bothered setting up the Wi-Fi, so I just plugged in the cable just to make it work. The chip, the SD card, is set up to connect through that, and the Raspberry Pi is by default anyway. So this all works. I mean, this will make a nice display once I get the X server working. Right now, oh, it's done it. Oh, error. What's happened? Error. It's sub command. My guess is it's just run out of space. No. Failed to initialize KVM. This is trying to run it in... Oh, I see. It's trying to run it in QEMU. And I haven't installed KVM. And likely I haven't installed KVM because there's a problem with the... because the space has run out on the SD card because it's a small SD card. Yeah. But hey, there you go. This is the way. So that works. This is like basically a desktop arrangement with a small monitor. That's a touchscreen. That's the reason why I want to get it working, because that touchscreen would be absolutely cool. In fact, it's even worth me connecting it into that, which is my MacBook, because the MacBook doesn't have a touchscreen. So I can put this on, stick it on the screen, and I've got a touchscreen laptop. Can't close the lid if it's stuck there, though, can I? These are actually relatively small as well. They're a HDMI. Sorry, they're HD. I think 1366 by whatever the other dimension is. So they're not full HD, but they're HD. Yeah. And it would be really cool to have the laptop with two of these screens either side. I think that would be pretty cool. And then you could just fold them, like you put if they were attached in such a way that you could just fold the lid down and then fold them back so that it's like, you got three screens. That'd be cool. I think that would be very cool. And then you just plug in through the HDMI. Except for it's only... Well, it's got DisplayPort, essentially, which means you can chain display ports, which means you could have two. I think. And because it's not running Mac OS, which I believe is restricted to one, you're actually running Linux, you can have as many as you want attached, because Linux doesn't have that restriction. Anyway, I'm hungry now.